Hey guys, glad you're here. We are live at the Mother's Day slide at Scottsdale Westworld. I just got done schooling Shooter here, trying to get him ready for a little derby they got on Saturday. Go over here and see if they've got an instant replay. Ah, they do. Nice. Yeah, so we brought 16 horses down here this week. You know, it's hard to not bring them all, being only like 15 minutes away from the house. The Shooter's checking out the TV screen over here. He's just 4. Remember, he's the one. Taylor Sheridan owns him. I made the futurity finals on him last year. I showed him at the Cactus Classic in March here, and he was good, but he just kind of felt like he just was a little uneasy, which I think probably because, you know, he was really good as a 3-year-old at the end of the year, but it's a lot of pressure, and I think he's just a little worried. And so we bring him down to events like this. It's kind of, you know, it's a decent size, but you basically run simulations. We call it schooling. This was a gents open class today where you go out there, it's a judged event, it basically simulates, mocks an actual run, and you go out there and do the pattern. What we do it for is specifically to either A, you know, if you got some things you need to work on, you know, you go out and kind of tune on them in the arena. You know, it's kind of like, you know, your kids, you train them up at home to have manners and behave, and then you take them out, you know, into a real life event and they're not behaving, and you kind of wait till they get home. Well, over time, they kind of figure out the name of the game. I remember when I was a kid, my dad is a minister, and you know, he'd be there up speaking in church, and I figured out, you know, when he was up there speaking, he couldn't say anything to me. And you know, over time, that stuff builds up. It's just like these horses. So this is a chance where you actually stop what you're doing and then you try to fix it, try to make it better. Or you go out and you're just simply trying to go out and just kind of have an easy run where you're you know, maybe you just take the pressure off where, you know, my horses, I'm typically having to run pretty fast to try to score high to be competitive. And so, like today on Shooter, I just wanted to go out and just cruise him, kind of take the pressure off. And I just didn't want him to think every time we go in there, I'm gonna ask for his life. And I really think if I kind of, you know, build up that confidence, I'll be ready to ask him for a hard run, which I'm trying to get him ready for Saturday. Love how he walked in. That was way better than the Cactus Classic. Had one little misstep there, but what I really liked is that he's relaxed. And when I asked him to go, he was trying hard. He's just 4 years old. He's got a lot of time left. Yeah, really good. A little overspin. I'll take the blame on that. The Shooter's sitting here watching himself. Yeah, these type of runs are really confidence building for the rider too. You know, you go out there and you get your repetitions in. Like today, I think I've had this is not an NRHA approved class, so usually you can only show 3. This one you can show as many as you want. I think I've got 8 in there today. So it's kind of good for me too, you know, to kind of sharpen myself and, you know, get myself ready for some big events that are coming up later. That looks really good. This is Shelley's new horse, Taj. Her first time riding him. She bought him, she watched me try him out, and we agreed he was the right horse, and now she flew down. This is her very first time riding him. It's going pretty good. Let's go ahead and speed him up for 2 or 3 fast circles. Just keep your eyes up on the traffic. That looks really good.
You are the next group. Hey guys, free pizza on the South Concourse there.
Free pizza. Free pizza. Good, and then in the middle, just sit back and hum to him. Such a pretty horse. Good, and then hum to him again, let him break to the walk. Really nice. I think so. It was pretty good for your first ride.
My first 6 circles.
Yeah. I think we'll wait until like tomorrow morning, if you're game, fairly early to try to stop him. It's so hot right now. Then we'll get out in the arena that you're going to show in. Between Fred, you know, me and Fred have both, he's rode him a handful of times too, and spent a lot of time just loping, moving him around, and just getting him real broke. He's kind of like what I call like pattern broke, where he there's certain things.
Not as broke in the face as Harley.
Right. Not where you can just handle him and go around and canter where you want.
She's Corvette steering. He's like more Ford pickup steering.
Right.
Yeah.
But I think
he's there.
I think in a short amount of time he's gonna.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about with the turnaround. Once we get him really broke, I think it's gonna. He's gonna.
Well, he just has the drive, the heart, the like. You know, if you told me to ask for some more speed on the circular, okay, what is it going to take to do that? And all it was clutch.
Not much. Yeah.
No spur. So.
Yeah, you got a lot more engine under the hood. I take Shooter back to the barn and get him rinsed off. All right, guys, welcome to my home away from home here. Let me show you. Because it's so hot here, we've got air-conditioned stalls. We were sponsors for the Mother's Day slide, and that got us a spot here in this little makeshift air-conditioned barn. So we got a curtain set up. Camilo and Fred and Gabby got it looking good. Here's our tack room in here. Got all our equipment. Then we've got a little hospitality type deal. We've got a fridge, got some chaps and hats, got some beer in the one, got water and the things here. We got, what do we got? Protein bars in here, Red Bull, whatever you need. Got a little fireball in here in case things, you know, you never know what could happen at a horse show. You're here so long. Here's Carlo. You guys are gonna get to watch me school him for the very first time. I know we talked, you guys saw me ride him, and I had the 3-week trial trying to decide if we were gonna keep him for the run for $1 million. And you can see here, he's still here, so he's the guy for Vegas. So I'm gonna take him here, like I was telling you with Shooter, how I was doing like a little simulation practice, kind of seeing how he was doing. That's what I'm gonna do with Carlo. I'm gonna go out, this will be my first time taking him in an actual, actual class with a judge. And I'm really excited to see how he does. There's Bonnie, there's Gabby.
Hey.
Fred, what do you got something to say to the camera, Fred?
Not really.
There you go. Man, a few words. Got Tanner, we've got some of the 3-year-olds down here for their first little field trip. Pretty good experience to go on a little air-conditioned ride down here. There's Harley. And actually, this is gonna be Emma's debut. We actually were able to get Harley bought for her. She fell in love with this mare. You saw Shelley riding Taj around earlier. That's her new horse. This was her old horse. And Emma rode her, got along great, and she's like, I gotta have this horse, and what are you gonna do? You know, she started riding. Karen and I are so excited she's riding. And then she kind of hit me with a low blow. She's like, I really love riding, but I really love riding Harley, and if I had Harley, I'd be way into it. So long story short, we now have Harley part of the team. Here's Taj right here talking to us. Hey, buddy. Brandy, another one of the 3-year-olds. Here's old Rio. Here's Rio. Rio made the trip. We don't see Mary Beth yet because she is in Belize with Tim. She's rolling in here, I think on Friday. And she said, have Rio ready. She's gonna jump on and show Saturday and Sunday. Here's Dino. I think I'm gonna show him on Saturday in the little derby here. He did it. I did his schooling class today and he was great. Here's Carmine. I know you guys, we talked about Gabby and her debut. That's tomorrow. She is so nervous. I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. I've been helping her, Fred's been helping her, and she's definitely nervous. I mean, we'll see what happens. Hopefully she can keep it together. We'll find out. I bet she probably does. There's Rev, got some 3-year-olds down here. Rocky, Rooster's down here with the youngsters. Roscoe, and I think that's it. So I've got to go and get on Carlo right now. I'm gonna start warming him up, and you guys will get to watch and see how the schooling goes. Hopefully it's good. I know it's gonna be good. Now I'm just fine tuning him, trying to get him ready for the run for $1 million. All right, guys, I gave you just a little taste of Carlo. You're gonna have to come to the Run for a Million or watch The Last Cowboy to see how that works out for him. I'm just getting to know him, and man, he's a lot of fun. I am really tired. I think I have done I think I've schooled like 10 horses a day. Honestly, I think that's a record for number of horses I've schooled in one day. So I gotta take a little break, get geared up, because now I've got to ride the 3-year-olds and cruise them around. Gotta thank my sponsors though, O3 Animal Health, Equine Omega Vitamin E, Kimes Ranch Jeans. Also gotta thank Andy Maschke and Superior Saddlery. Without those guys, we wouldn't be able to get it all done. And then as usual, I love those questions, comments, at mattmillstraining.com, you VIP members. We've had a blast on the live Q&As, looking forward to doing more of those. If you're interested in that, go check out the website, check out the gold medal formula. We've got hundreds of videos. I'm really loving helping everybody, and I'd love for you to click that link below and check it out. We'll see you next time.